Well, good morning. It is a nice morning. Went in and got a shower. I got some coffee. Got me some donut holes. Oh, man. Well, I got some good news. My ELD is working again. Working proper. At least it was last night. I was driving down the road. I got going yesterday morning about 5:30. And sometime between 6 and 6:30, the damn thing told me that my password was no good and kicked me out. And a whole bunch of crap. So while I'm rolling down the road and it's yelling at me that we're moving and you got to sign in, if you hadn't signed me out, we'd be all right. So I reached out and I reset the damn thing just to, I don't know, just because I wanted to. And got it all reset. And I was close to a Love's, which I was going to be stopping at because I needed to scale this load. Not that I really needed to. I just, when you're only running 20,000 pounds. Plus I needed some coffee, and gotta have coffee. So, get there and everything, and I log back in, and holy shit, this thing's actually working now. Suddenly started getting all my messages that hadn't come through, and I was able to certify my logs. Holy crap, I haven't been able to certify a log since Monday. No, I tell you that, Sunday was the last log I certified. Yeah. Last Sunday. Yeah. So, on my travels yesterday, I get a call from an area code I know well in Washington. Eastern Washington side, to be specific. 509 area code. When I was in Wenatchee for a quick minute, I caught up with my younger brother, and he told me his news and whatnot, and he let me know that certain person was trying to get a hold of me, or would like to get a hold of me. Now, I told him that night that person can go to hell. The person I'm speaking of is my father. The next day I decided, you know what? He can have my number. I told him to give it to him. So he gave it. I asked him to tell me when he gave the number to him. He told me Sunday that he gave him the number. So yesterday I'm rolling down the road and a 509 area code come on, and I didn't have my headset turned on or nothing. I didn't expect to hear from anybody yesterday. And generally I can get it on my head. I can do it one-handed. I can get it on my head, I can get it turned on, and I can answer a call before it gets to my voicemail. Well, I got the headset on. Took me a moment. I was fumbling with it for some reason. And got it turned on, and just as I was about to answer the phone, it quit ringing. Well, that means they hung up. So whoever it was didn't get a chance to even leave a message, and they haven't called back. Now, some of you would, if you recognize a number, maybe not the whole number, but you know the area code, you might go ahead and call them back, regardless of whether you knew who it was they called or not. I was going to. But then I thought about it for a little bit. I've called this man, I don't know how many times. The last time I saw and spoke with this man was at after his father's funeral. This is I don't know, it's got to be 6 years. Maybe more, maybe less. I don't know. It's been a long time. Boy, it's hard not to get angry. I tried to get in contact with him several times afterward. A few times I was actually able to do so, mainly through Facebook. And that was right afterwards on Facebook. It lasted for, I don't know, probably about 3 months, maybe 6. Then it just back to the norm. Never hear from him. I tried calling, left messages. I haven't heard nothing. So, I don't know if it was my last post or not, but when my brother said he had bad news, I thought for sure that was the first thing that came across my mind. The very first thing. I thought, shit, he's going to tell me Dad's dead. And to be honest, it wouldn't have bothered me none. Wouldn't have hurt me none at all. I have, over the years, I've had nothing but time to think. And if it was him that called yesterday, then that means he took almost a full week to decide what he was going to say. And I'd like to think that the reason he hung up, if it was him, was because he quickly realized whatever it was he was going to say wasn't the right way to do it. Because I'm angry. I know I probably shouldn't be. Some would say that's not the way to be and whatnot. But I was told by him that phone line runs both ways, which in turn made me feel bad because, well, you're right, phone line does run both ways. So then I made a conscious effort to keep in contact with a man that wanted nothing to do with me. That's my feeling on it. I feel the only reason he wants to get in contact now is because his wife's pretty much done left him. She's only, 3 or 4 years older than me? Now, don't get me wrong. I mess with younger women, too. But, I ain't dumb enough to let him control me. And there's no excuse. There's no excuse in the world he could give me as to why he couldn't keep in contact. I'm sure a lot, if not all of you would agree. So, if he ever decides to get the balls enough to call me again, and I've thought about this over and over, I've run scenarios through my head, what I say, and it all gets angry. All of it. So, I don't know how that contact's going to go. If he ever actually gets a hold of me, I don't know that I'll be able to keep my cool. And I don't get angry much anymore. He certainly makes me angry. But on the upside to that, his lack of interest in me has given me a sense of, I don't know how to explain that. A sense of urgency to know, a sense of, I don't know how to explain it, but I know that where my kids are concerned, I want to be in their lives. I want to know what they're doing, what's going on. I want to know my grandchildren. Two of the most wonderful little boys in the world. This man will probably never know. And that's sad. Doesn't know his grandkids and will never know his great-grandchildren. At least mine. I don't know if this will get posted or not. I know there's been issues in the past with my audio. I think I've got it figured out. My phone holder covers the microphone, I think. So I try to keep the foot away from the phone when I do these videos. It's kind of a sore subject for me. It does make me just, brings my temperature up, let me tell you. Anyway, well, it's kind of running long. I got a little long-winded there, sorry. So as soon as I drop this load into Romeoville, I get to go to our Chicago yard, and I get to pick up a dry box. It'll be my first time hauling a dry box. Not that it's much different than hauling a reefer, but I get a dry box, and we'll pick up in at Kellogg. Get to run that up to Bismarck, North Dakota. And from there, I'm sure I'm going to head to the Fargo yard to drop that trailer. While I'm there, I'm going to try and talk Tony into giving me a 21. Maybe? Come on, Tony, give it to me. Anyway, I really do hope y'all are gonna have a great day. I'm gonna go get this beast washed get the truck trailer washed. I'm going to get the trailer washed out so that when I drop it in the Chicago yard, it's nice and pretty clean for the next person to use. Figure that'll be nice for them. Maybe leave them a note. Yeah, have a great day. If you're not having a cup of coffee, go get one, damn it. If you can't, well then don't. But enjoy the day. Call your kids up. Tell them you love them. If they're standing there, give them a squeeze. All right. Next time.